Heyo everybody, Haku here with this week's live reaction for Beastars. We got Beastars chapter 136 and I'm super excited to read, just because I love this series in general. But yeah, I guess I don't have much to say to preface to go into this. We ended at a place where Lugosi looks like he's going to want to go back and work with Yafia some more. Not really some sort of big twist to talk about too much, so let's just get into reading, get into enjoying this. We got a color page TV anime to be broadcast on October 29th. I'm so excited. They've released more character art from it, and the art style is so different. It's going to take some getting used to. I'm still optimistic about it, but it really is. Like, the art style just looks so different. It's really going to take some getting used to. Chapter 136, Our Electric Cardiogram is a Straw Ripped to Pieces. No matter how much time passes, their friendship will never change, and I cannot read what's in those tiny little orange boxes. Something going back to pursuing now that we're going back to pursuing Medon, what will happen to Lugosi, I believe? I like this color page though. So adorable. I've had so much to worry about. Oh, and we're having Lewis. I've had so much to worry about these days that it's taking longer than usual to grow back my antlers. Took 7 days to grow this much. What can I do to help the Shishigumi? Come back, boss. Should I talk to Lugosi about it? Or should I keep away from the back alley market like I'm supposed to? Also, what should I do about this female wolf? And we have Juno slapping a bug in surprise. That's some impressive kinetic vision you got there, he says. I'm scared of bugs. Weird for you to say that after you just crushed one. You shouldn't be ashamed of your hunting instincts just because you're a female. Me and Juno. Geez, no, that's not it. We're now close enough to have tea together once or twice a month. Ever since graduation day. And he thinks back to when she kissed him. We haven't talked about the time we kissed, and I only see her so she can tell me what's going on with the school, and all I do is try and keep my composure. Lewis-senpai, I've been thinking. You never refuse to have tea with me. Why is that? I'm just humoring your youthful passion. Youthful passion? You're still talking like that? You're always looking down on me. You're 17, the age where animals like to try new things. You want to talk to an older male and communicate with an herbivore. I happen to be both, which is efficient for you. Jeez, you're always so mean. The more I think about how cynical and argumentative and scrawny you are, the more I realize that you're not my type. So why did I fall in love with you? Does this female not have an inner voice, he thinks. A strong fastball remark that comes from the brain to the mouth. She can let go of anything I say or do to her. In some ways she's more frightening than the Shishigumi and Lugosi. Is she one of those females whose strength adds to their charm and gets them at the top of the pyramid of life? I feel so inferior as an animal that I feel like dying. You're not my type either. That's mean, she says. I love how she just says it to him casually, but him saying it back, that's mean. I've always had my eye on females who were small, who were more small and fragile and quiet than me. This female feels like a breath of fresh air. Her canine tendency to talk to me without restraint and her dizzying array of expressions. I could watch her forever. And then he catches himself. We should leave now. What? But it's been like no time at all. Come on, let's go. Thank you for coming. You can leave your cups. And we see her straws like all gnawed up. The clerk's gonna take care of the cups. Yeah, right. Lewis-senpai, do you have plans after this? I'll tell her the truth. I have to push her away. I have dinner with my fiancé tonight. Huh? Didn't I tell you? I'm the heir of the Horns conglomerate. I've had a fiancé since I was very young. She's the daughter of the CEO of a large company, and a red deer just like me. That's how it is. I didn't have these outings with you for any special reason. Lewis-senpai, you told me that I shouldn't be ashamed of my hunting instincts just because I'm a female, right? If you run away from me, then I'll run after you. You saw the straw I bit, didn't you? Did you remember our kiss? Don't you want me to do the same thing to you? Make you into a mess? Don't you blush and then act like a full-fledged predator, he says. See ya. Oh, your marriage is gonna fail. It's a political marriage. Oh my god, that's so good. Just as he's leaving, oh, your marriage is gonna fail. That's so good. Oh my god, Juno is the best. Oh my god, that is the best line I've ever seen. Oh my god, just your marriage is gonna fail. What are you talking? Wow, I can't move on. I'm tearing up. Oh my god. Now, I will be honest though, like I've said before, I'm not a big fan of Juno and Lewis as a ship, just because I feel like it feels a bit forced for their relationship. Sorry, I need some water. Sorry, I've been recording a lot today. But oh my god, that was so good. Oh my god, that was so good. But I'm not that big a fan of them as a ship. I feel like it doesn't make that much sense for Juno's character. Even though they have had a lot of good moments together as characters, it doesn't really feel like it should be a romantic thing. But it is what it is. And honestly, I really like the relationship that was between Haru and Lewis. But I do also think that Haru and Lugosi's relationship has had a ton of development. But I'm just not on board for Juno and Lewis as a ship. What are you talking about? I have a very good relationship with my fiance. Okay, I'm composed, I can move on. And now we see her for the first time, I think. I don't believe we've ever seen her before. They're at dinner at a fancy restaurant. I'm glad you haven't changed much, Azuki-san. Yes, thank you. How long's it been since we last saw each other? 6 months? No, a whole year? My father told me you lost your right foot. Yes, that's right. I got in an accident. The fact that I survived was a silver lining. I see. Do you have any problems regarding your male functions? Pardon me? He says. Women are just taking it to Lewis this chapter. The most important thing, just in case I might be unable to give birth after several years of being your wife. The Horns conglomerate isn't so desperate that I'd answer such a rude question in this restaurant. Didn't think you'd be so innocent. I'll take my leave. I should have followed your example and invited you to dinner more charmingly. I've reserved a room for us. We'll be married soon anyway. If you're not against it, then what say we close the distance between us for good? And now we're cutting to the hidden condo. We're seeing Lugosi there. Juno-san, could you at least tell me why you're crying? We haven't seen each other in a while, and I don't know what's going on at school. Did something happen in the drama club? I love Lugosi just completely confused. We have Zagwan and Sebun listening in. Sebun would actually be very, very helpful in this conversation, probably. Much crying, says Zagwan. Now he's having an affair with the wolf girl? How much of a playboy is he? He's like the Don Juan of the hidden condo. How'd you know where I live? Everyone in the drama club knows. Really? I don't know what to do. You're the only one I can count on. If you're fine with me, then I'm willing to listen. But I dropped out of school and all, so you don't have to call me senpai anymore. No, you're still my senpai. You're the great senpai of interspecies love. Huh? Please, give me love advice. And now we have it ending. And it's again hilarious that Lugosi's being the one to have somebody come to him for love advice. Oh my god, that was such a funny chapter. Women just taking it to Lewis. It was so funny. It was so good. Oh god, I loved this. Like I said, the only thing I'm not really that in on is I just don't like... Here's one of the things that I said I love the most about Beastars is that they're a series where everything's plotted out and planned out ahead of time, so everything's going to connect together perfectly and make total sense, but you're not really going to have that spontaneity so much, and you're not going to have characters developed as real people, where the way Beastars is written is totally different. It's character-based rather than plot-based. We just follow characters and see how they develop as people over time. We treat the characters as people. Now, the good thing about that is we get all these cool twists and really cool new things out of nowhere that's really good. And what's really good is it really makes you care about the characters as people. Now, the negatives are that not everything's going to tie in together totally perfectly. Like how Rokame showed up and then sent Lugosi on his mission and then never showed up in the story again. Or how there has been some build-up for a relationship between Juno and Lewis, but it just doesn't totally click for me. It doesn't feel like it's totally meshing together right for it to be a romantic thing like this. It feels almost a little bit out of character for Juno, not so much as Lewis, because Lewis is still being the same Lewis as usual, but it does feel a little bit out of the ordinary for Juno's character to be this way specifically. And I know that there are some ways in which it makes sense, but there are other ways in which it's like, it just doesn't fully match up for me. So yeah, that's just me being honest with my opinion on it. I'm just not fully into the Juno and Lewis ship, really. But yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes in the future. I really wish we got to see Sebun and Zagwan just intruding and joining in on the conversation and having their funny side character input, because I miss more of Lugosi's housemates. I want to see more of them, because they were really, really enjoyable characters, and that's something I get in the comments all the time, is people are like, I really want more of the school characters, I liked them. And I totally get that. I like the school characters, I want more of them, but I really, really love the hidden apartment, condo, whatever characters. I want to see so much more of them. So yeah, I'm excited to see what we get in the future. I'm going to end the video here. Thank you for watching. Like if you did like the video. Comment down there to tell me what you thought of this chapter, what you thought of my thoughts and reaction. Subscribe for more Beastars, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff with the channel or talk to you there. And if you want a link to our Discord server to talk to me or more of us there, just ask and I can give you a link. That's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.